All right, I'm gonna get a quick maiden in of this foam wonder, and it is scaled down to 60% of the original size. So it comes out to be about 22.5 inches wide. I think about 12.5 inches long. I'll have to double check on that one. But it's got a 3S 550 milliamp battery in the nose, and then it's running two 1404 mini quad motors. It's coming in right about 247 grams, which is actually a lot heavier than it needs to be. Some of the electronics that I'm running in there are way heavier than they need to be. I've got some like 240 amp ESCs in there that are way too big for these little motors, but an 8-channel receiver that's just way too heavy, but just running kind of what I had around. So my kind of goal is to get this to where it can be under 250 grams with the twin motors and then FPV setup in the front. So working on finding some electronics to make that happen, but we'll see how the Maiden goes. And obviously you can see we got some awesome Midwest weather here today. We'll see. So hopefully we can land in this little patch of grass we have and not in the snow. All right, she's up. All right, flying good. It's definitely got some Nano Goblin vibes to it. This is about half throttle there. Trying to adjust the trims. All right. It is flying awesome. I think my elevator trim is backwards, so I'm just trying to get it figured out. Whoa. Haven't got to full speed yet. Let me try it here. Yeah, this thing is sweet for a 250 gram plane. It is flying awesome. There's full throttle. Full throttle again. I'm just using some 3D printed motors that I found that I used on my original twin foam wonder. And again, I just struck those down to 60%. And had to do a little bit of drilling out to get them the motors to fit, but they work. There's throttle off. I'll glide. And this thing is ballistic. And this is on 3S, so all the electronics could take 4S too. I just didn't have a 4S battery charged up right now. I will try it. What I'm trying to do with the electronics for this is I fly a lot of quads too, so I've got some like toothpick style all-in-one quad boards, so like mini quad boards that have 4 ESCs on it, obviously, so you could run 4 motors. And then I figured out how to run a couple servos off of just an all-in-one board as well. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get it to where I can have just one all-in-one quad board, to where it would be the ESCs, the VTX, and the Express LRS receiver as well. I think that would shave about 30 grams off of this build that I have right here. This scaled down perfectly too, so the only thing that I had to do, instead of using the B folds, I just cut those out because they were shrunken down to 60%. They weren't, the proportions were wrong, so I just didn't use the A and B folds. I cut that out and then just glued it without the A and B folds. Other than that, it's just like building a regular foam wonder. All right, I'm gonna bring it in for landing here and throw another battery in. A little spot of grass here. All right, 60% foam wonder, the Nano wonder. That was awesome.